can't stay.
My mom gave it to me from Cameroon. It has garlic, ginger, celery, salt, tree nuts, and white pepper. It's really good. So I don't have a blender, and it turns out good that all these is already blended in. So then I add a little bit of Maggi, an entire cube, because this is mostly for the flavoring. It's not really salty or anything. Usually it takes like 2 hours to marinate, but I don't have time right now, so I just let it marinate for like 30 minutes and I'll get back to it. The beef meat from Iceland. It's only 3 pounds. I always start off by like washing it with a bit of salt, just because there's like blood stains everywhere, so it's just like to make it more healthy, I guess, more hygienic. Sorry. So I start off adding curry. You can use any curry, to be fair. I put quite a lot because I just like that scent and that taste. So it's this one. I got it from the Mesopotamian store, the Mad Caribbean one. It really balanced. Then I have this seasoning that my mom also gave me from Cameroon. This is similar to the chicken one, but this is more for like meat. So I put half of it just because it's really strong. It contains the same things: onion, garlic, ginger. Everything is blended in it already. Since the meat, the chunks are quite tiny, I try not to put a lot of it. I just basically add salt because most of the seasoning is going to go in the stew anyway. So we don't want it to be a lot. Again, you marinate it. Some people would marinate it with their spoons or whatever, but I just do it with my hands just because I feel like it goes in better. So I just let it marinate for a bit as well. I put all of it. I don't rinse this one, so I put a tiny bit of breadcrumbs. Sorry. Yeah. Cool. Break an egg. Add some black pepper. I like it when it's really hot, so I put quite a lot as well. And then I put in some salt, obviously, always put salt. Then I add 1 teaspoon of garlic and ginger paste. Just because you're gonna put a little bit more in the actual stew, so you don't wanna put a lot here. And then when it's all done, you can now blend it with your hands. Again, make sure your hands are really clean. I would add a bit of parsley usually, but today I just want to do something different. Just let it marinate a little bit and then we'll make the balls prior to that. So now I'm just going to cut down all the peppers and veggies for the stew, the different stew I have to do. Usually I chop my onions to be really tiny, just because for the meals that I'm going to be making, you don't actually have to see them, so you have to make them quite tiny, and also it cooks faster. So basically I've chopped everything now and we're not going to start cooking. We're going to start with the jollof rice because that's the one that takes the most time, and then after that we're going to go into the pulled onions, and then I put 2 teaspoons of garlic and ginger. Like I said, I don't have a blender, so, and I just mix it, and it smells really good for the record. Make sure that it's a medium heat, just because you don't want it to burn. And then go on to add the tomato paste. And then eventually you just stir. And you fry it, basically. I fry it for about 5 to 6 minutes, but some people fry it for way more time. Now Paulina chopped tomatoes from SAINSBURYS. And you let it fry for a bit before you start adding seasoning, because right now it's still acid, so you want that acid taste to kind of like go away first. I always add salt and curry. It's this Ghanaian thing that I cheated online. Basically there is spices designed for this, but I don't have them, so at this point I'm just improvising. But yeah, it tastes just the same. You put this, you put a bit of salt, and then you put some black pepper. The spices that you add is completely optional. You can add black pepper, you can add just salt, you can put thyme, you can put chili, you can put paprika. It's all about the type of flavoring you want, so there is no set recipe because everyone's taste is completely different. However, these are the things that I use. I just put like one and I divide it into two because it's really spicy, so it makes it really hot. And now you can start like realizing the color change. It's a bit yellow due to the curry. And then obviously I'm gonna put a bit of Maggi, depending on your taste as well. Just put whichever amount you're comfortable with. I don't like when my food is too salty, so I usually just put a cube or two. From the meat that I boiled, I just add the stock. And that's it. This is just a cup of rice. Considering that I'm cooking just for myself, I'm not gonna put a massive quantity. And also you would want it to like be in alignment with the stew. You want it to mix in properly. Right now, as you can see, the stew is a bit more than the rice. So I'm just gonna add a bit more rice. And then basically just let it fry for like 2 minutes before adding the boiled water. In the meantime, whilst the jollof is cooking, I just add this chicken for the poulet DG. I put it on butter just because it has a very nice flavor and smell. And when you grill chicken, it's a bit more healthy than when you fry it, in my opinion. And then I add some of the meatballs. I now come and add hot water. It has to be boiling. The rice has to be like swimming in it. Kitchen towel, and I just close it. I'm gonna take the meatballs out and I'm going to let the chicken grill for a bit. So this is just tomato sauce for the meatballs. I blended tomato and I just add like seasoning, salt, ginger, whatever you want. Poulet DG, which is a Cameroonian dish, like I said before, it's just basically stew. The end result has to be chicken mixed with fried plantain and vegetables. So right now I'm just adding the chicken Maggi and I just turn it until it's tasty. So yeah, you let it fry for about 5 to 10 minutes. You let it boil so it just becomes softer, and then we'll add the final stuff. Added my chicken, juicy and nice, and the plantain as well. The plantain though, you have to put it gradually just so it doesn't like become all mushy. So this is basically the jollof. I've added some vegetables on the top, and as you can see, it's really soft and it's very tasty as well. The meat is properly cooked. Basically, this is my food for a week if nobody comes and eats with me. So this is just ideas of quick meals that you can do if you're a student. It doesn't take a lot of time. It's just a matter of organization and budgeting. Should be enough. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!